Good day viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. Also click the notification bell to receive daily news updates locally and internationally. I need answers. American mom presses Holness to intervene 3 years after daughter's unsolved murder. American model Desiree Gibbons' unsolved murder has forced her family to call for the intervention of the Prime Minister, designate Andrew Holness 3 years since the heinous killing. Desiree's mother, Andrea Gibbon, in an open letter to Holness, said that to date, no one has been held accountable for the brutal beating and murder of her firstborn, whose body was found in bushes along the Long Hill Main Road in St. James. Gibbon went missing on November 25, 2017 from her grandmother's bed and breakfast, Gibbs Chateau in Mount Salem, St. James. She was found with her throat slit days later. Andrea Gibbon believes that her daughter was killed elsewhere, but that killers transported her body and dumped it in bushes, where a property caretaker nearby stumbled upon her corpse. I want answers. I need justice for my beloved daughter. She was my world, my life, my fame. She is the best thing I ever did, the mother pleaded. I'm sure you can say the same when you look at your sons, Adam and Matthew. Questioning the perceived callousness and ease with which Jamaicans have come to accept murder as a normal way of life, Gibbon accused the police who are investigating the case of covering up her daughter's murder. She said she learned of the murder after a Jamaican reporter alerted the New York press. What a shame. The detectives working on Desiree's case have failed to follow up leads given to them. They deleted her phone records received from the AT&T, as one detective informed us that they were not useful, and proceeded to say he only requested 1 day of records, the mother charged. Gibbon claims that the evidence taken from the murder scene, one Tory Burch flip-flop, was given to Desiree's uncle at his grandmother's bed and breakfast and was not kept for evidence and swabbed for DNA. Desiree's Jamaica phone mysteriously disappeared, and when I kept pressing, I was told it was sent to Kingston. No, I am being told it is empty despite my taking pictures of everything in her phone. Names and phone numbers were given to the investigators and have yet to be followed up, Gibbon said. Gibbon said she scheduled a meeting with the Major Investigation Division team on Monday, November 25, 2019, exactly 2 years after her daughter's body was found. However, she remains in a state of shock after she claimed an investigator asked why she was in Jamaica and what kind of meeting she wanted to have. She has singled out 2 detectives on the case of unprofessional behavior. Inspector name redacted proceeded to tell me that I am too aggressive and I do not speak well of them nor of Jamaica. So because you don't like me, you don't do your job? These are the people that represent your island. Really? She asked Holness. The American woman warns that she has no intention of abandoning her quest for justice. Gibbon disclosed that she has hired an international investigator to assist in the case. Make no sense. We are victims, we are not enemies, she said. Desiree Gibbon has been described by her mother as an advocate for racial equity and women's rights, global warming among other causes. The late model spent her childhood days in Jamaica, where her father was born. She wanted to change the world and make it a safe place for every living soul, said Andrea. DNA samples taken from 6 persons of interest and close associates of murdered American model Desiree Gibbon have not led to the arrest or identity of the New Yorker's killer 3 years after her death. Intensive investigation is still being carried out in the St. James Division to locate several persons who had contact with the deceased prior to her death, for the purpose of conducting interviews and the recording of statements where necessary, Senior Superintendent of Police Michael Phipps stated in a report, revealing that some 14 witness statements have so far been recorded, including that of the person who found the body. Phipps said that footage from closed-circuit television at Gibbs Chateau or a nearby security company has not enhanced the investigation. Data from her local cellular phone, which remains in police possession, and her international Apple iPhone have not advanced the investigation. Investigators were of the opinion that this could have greatly assisted with the investigation, Phipps, who is in charge of crime in Area 1, said. The investigating officers seemed confident in their role as investigators, noting that after locating and taking DNA samples from the first person of interest, the samples were sent to the government forensic laboratory for analysis. An analytical comparison was done by the Forensic Medical Institute in Jamaica on the buccal swab taken from the person. A certificate was prepared and handed to the investigator, which indicated that the traces of DNA found on the deceased were not that of the person of interest, said the policeman. Other buccal swabs were taken, including from a family member of the deceased, but the SSP said that the results excluded that individual as a person of interest. The police are also denying any absence of contact with Andrea Gibbon, mother of the deceased, who in an open letter last weekend called on Prime Minister Andrew Holness to intervene in helping to find her daughter's killer. However, Phipps said that investigators have been giving regular updates to the mother on any new developments. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you.